Yesterday's price is not today's price.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to another episode of Saucy Discourse. What episode is this? 20, 26, 27, whatever. This is called Free Agency Fever. We get to that. We're going to touch on the top 15 free agents and what we think they should go. But before we get to that, I'm your boy, Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
You know what, man? I'm so glad you asked me that question. I'm good. It's been a rough week weather-wise because the heat wave and the sun have been in our faces and smacking us in the back of our necks, just like Denzel Washington in Training Day. Shoe program, 23-day lockdown. That's what the sun has been, but. Finally, the rain came down and washed it away, and it brought us orange and blue skies, baby. It brought us orange and blue skies, baby. It brought us orange and blue skies. That's what we did. But I'm good. How are you doing? Because for some reason, my brother, you seem to be a bit perturbed by free agents. You seem to be a little bit more upset more than usual. Because, first of all, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are
Well,
you okay?
well, first and foremost, how am I
Uh-huh.
doing? I'm always blessed and highly favored. That's number one.
That's,
Okay.
that's all that matters. That's
Okay.
all that
The
matters,
bills
baby.
is paid. I still got a job. The family's
Yes, sir.
good. I'm blessed and
God is
highly
good.
favored. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold up. Shout, before you continue, special shout out, Mr. and Mrs. Owsley, 45 years, 35
40,
years,
41,
40,
41 years.
41 years. Long and strong. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to moms. Happy anniversary to pops. Shout out to pops. We here, baby.
Another
That's
Nick
pop.
fan in me.
No. Don't disrespect pops. It's a special time. It's a special time.
Whatever.
It's a special time. But let's go. You may continue. Why are you so perturbed, my brother? Why are you pissed off? Is there a reason why? Since you want to go into NBA free agency, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, when it comes
Uh-huh.
to you, New Jersey Knicks,
Well, no, watch your mouth. As New York Knicks fans, we here, baby.
you
Go
should be
ahead.
playing like all the other teams in New Jersey.
No, we
Okay.
don't care.
The past 40 hours been a little annoying, you know,
Mm.
because, the Knicks fans are overly excited, like they always
Mm.
are, when they get some good news. And before
Mm.
I get into my sequility, okay, shout out to Click A Vodka, okay, got a lot in my cup because I definitely needed the past 48 hours, okay, all right.
Oh.
Go get
Oh.
some official Saucy Discourse merch on Teespring. And you
Uh.
see the ticker below. If you'd like to donate to the podcast and the network, that's Saucy Nation 18 on the
Mm.
Cash App. That's $ Saucy Nation 18. Now, let me get right into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
I have been annoyed the
Mm.
past 48 hours because there
Mm.
been some key trades, okay,
Mm.
and a key free agency
Mm.
signing as that, okay, when it comes to your New Jersey Knicks. Okay,
Mm.
I had
Why is
received
that?
emails, I
Mm.
had received text messages. Okay,
Mm.
damn it, if I would have had a beep, I would have got beeped. Okay, now let me tell you something. The New York Knicks traded for Mikal Bridges. Okay, good player,
Great player.
offensively and defensively, one of the best top five two-way players in
Mm.
the league right
Mm.
now.
Mm.
So when
Mm.
I woke up very, very happy.
Mm.
I did my regular routine, put on my
Mm.
clothes, make sure I had all my soft drinks packed and everything before I got on the train. Now, as soon as I get on a train to go to work, my phone and my email is being blown up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I check
Mm.
my text messages. I check my emails, and I haven't answered damn phone calls. Okay, I'm like, why are these people calling me? And they calling me because the New Jersey Knicks traded for Mikal Bridges. Now, the first thought that came into my mind: how the hell did this happen? Sean Marks, you should be ashamed of yourself, sir. You should be ashamed of yourself, and you should be dock pay.
Mm.
Okay. The reason why you should be dock pay because it's sacrilegious. You do
Not the
not.
dog pay.
It's
Not the dog pay.
you
Not
should
the
be
dog
dock
pay.
pay.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Because you did the most sacrilegious thing. You traded
Mm-hmm.
to a team that's
Mm-hmm.
across town from you. That is
Mm-hmm.
sacrilegious. That is a
Mm-hmm.
no. You do not do that.
Mm-hmm.
You do not do that. Now, my next step was after answering all these phone calls and emails and text messages, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I went up to the 20th floor, which is basketball operations, ladies and gentlemen. And I spoke to Joe Dumars. I spoke to Brian Sparrow and
Mm-hmm.
all the top execs on basketball operations, and I requested a league investigation.
Oh, that's what we're doing
Yeah,
now.
you damn
So
right.
that's what we're
You
doing.
damn right. You damn
So
right.
so so we not allowed to have nothing good. So anytime something good actually happens to us, you want to call the league office like this not allowed to happen. Like something is wrong with the Knicks doing making a good trade. Is that what you're trying to say, Jeff?
I
Is that
have
what you're
no
trying to
problem with
say?
the Knicks making a trade. The problem is you do not trade with a crosstown team. That is sacrilegious.
I don't see what the problem
Sacrilegious.
is. I don't see what the problem
The
is.
Nets and the Knicks should not trade with each other. That is against the rules. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is breaking the guidelines and New
Uh-huh.
York culture. You do
Mm-hmm.
not trade with each other.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can tell this really bothers you. You don't like the fact that we're doing good right now. Because
Doing
not
good.
only, yeah, we're doing, let me take it, we're doing great. We're doing
Doing
great.
doing great. How?
We are doing great, sir.
How?
You know
How?
why? Let me break down the ways for you. See, there are a few things that Tom Thibodeau was never good at, right? Tom Thibodeau always has a very short and small rotation. Historically wise, that's how players, even with my Knicks team, unfortunately, has broken down and a myriad of injuries have happened.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, yes. When he was in Chicago, Derrick
unfortunately, yeah.
Rose, he had a short rotation. When he was with Minnesota, he only ran a short rotation. Even with the beginnings, the couple years with my Knicks, short rotation.
What was that?
Now, Tibbs has no excuses. You know why? Because the projected starting five right now. Jalen Brunson, All Star, first should have been All NBA first team. I don't care what anybody says,
Nope.
All NBA first team.
Nope.
Uh, you have my man Mikal Bridges, who can play the one. He can play the two. He can play the three. He can play the four. You have OG Ananobi, who just re-signed for 5 years, 245
OG Wakanobi.
OG Juan Kenobi or OG Ananobi, because then you know me too, successfully has been re-signed. So now us Knicks fans have two. The NBA has two, the top two perimeter defenders in the NBA, and they both play for the same team, baby. And then not only that, we still have Julius Randle at the four. And then when we do have enough cash, we will re-sign Hartenstein at the five.
Nope. That's impossible.
Uh,
That's impossible.
let's not forget we still
You have
got
enough money.
Deuce. We still have Deuce. Are you sure? Are
I'm
you
positive.
sure?
I'm
We have
positive.
cash. We've been trading for cash considerations. That's the little flexibility thing right there. So don't worry about that. We have the cash. We have still have Deuce McBride coming off the bench. Dante DiVincenzo coming off the bench. Josh Hart coming off the bench. We just drafted Tyler Kolek from the great city state of Marquette, same university that has produced the likes of Dwayne Wade, the same university that has produced the likes of Jimmy Butler.
Who cares?
And now you should care
You know I
because
care
right
about
now,
my cat.
you know why? You know
Ain't none of them.
why?
He ain't gonna be none of them.
Don't hate, sir. Don't hate.
I'm just
Don't
saying the
hate.
fact. He ain't gonna be like no
Don't hate.
Wade, no Jimmy
Because
Butler. Stop.
basically what I'm saying is, not only do we have, can you imagine, Tom Thibodeau right now just going through film right now, sitting around going through film, licking his chops, just looking at the fact that he has two perimeter defenders. He can put him at the two, he can put him at the three, he can go small ball play him at the four. He can play in the Nobi and Mikal Bridges any way he feels like, and they're going to be okay with it. Why? Because the team's going to be better defensively. You're not going to shoot over Mikal Bridges. You're not going to shoot over Ananobi. We're going to be locking down, and then we still have Mitchell Robinson, who's going to
Mhm.
lock down the paint.
Oh, is he gonna be healthy enough?
Now,
He's gonna be
he's
healthy.
going to be.
Uh,
Hopefully, he'll
are
be
you,
healthy enough. If he's
are
not,
you
if he
sure?
does not, yes, I'm sure. And at the end of the day, we have Julius Randle, and then we have our all-star point guard, and we still have Deuce McBride. Now we may need another scorer coming off the bench, which I wouldn't mind.
Off
Resign
the
Alec
bench.
Burks. Yeah, get another Alec. Resign Alec Burks. I don't mind Alec Burks coming back. He's produced some good man. He's produced really well for us.
So y'all
I
need no
wouldn't mind it.
superstar. Yeah, I don't need an elite scorer.
I mean, no, not right now. No, we are
What?
okay. We are okay right now.
Y'all unbelievable.
Have you not understood the concept of one superstar isn't needed with this team? We don't need it because we have a superstar. His name is Jalen Brunson. Whether you like it nor
He's
believe it,
not.
or you like it or
He's
not,
not an elite player. He's not.
he's not an elite player, but he's all NBA second team.
He's not
We
up
should have been
there.
first team. We should have been first team, sir.
No, no,
We
that's
should have been first
no,
team.
no, that's
Ain't no
sacrilegious.
sacrilegious. Ain't no sacrilegious.
That's sacrilegious. That
He
man,
played well enough to be
he
first
made the
NBA
second
All
team. Yes or
NBA
no?
team.
Did he make the second team? Yes,
He
yes or
should
no?
have. He made All NBA second team.
All right. So what's the problem?
Problem is, he should have made first team. That's
No,
all I'm
because
saying.
he see it's levels to this, sir. It's
Mm-mm,
levels.
mm-mm,
You're not gonna put him
mm-mm.
out there with the KDs and LeBron. No, he's not that
KD
type of
was
dude yet.
even KD was even first team.
I'm
KD was third team.
Sir, I'm not talking about I'm talking about elite players. You're not gonna put him up to Steph Curry's and all. He's not an elite player yet, sir.
He
And
had an elite year.
oh,
Did he
oh,
not?
1 year, 1 year,
Oh, he's gonna be
what
better. You know that
one
he's gonna
year
be
makes him
better.
elite?
He's gonna be better.
Is he made
Was he not? Was he not the best point guard in the playoffs this year? Was he not the best point guard? Was he not the best player in the Eastern Conference before? I'm not gonna say before.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
After Joel Embiid went down,
Hmm.
was he not the best player in the Eastern Conference? Yes or no?
Yes, and he was averaging the most minutes.
And what that mean?
The more minutes you play, the more you score.
Oh, I see my point guard. Yeah, go whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop his
Excuse me, sir.
ass.
Is a show going on?
Whoop his ass.
Is
Whoop
a
his
show
ass.
going
No,
on?
no, no, no.
Hey,
Let my man Brunson. No, no, no. No, but put the hands on him. This is what.
oh,
This is everybody in New York. Put his
uh,
hands on him.
uh-uh. He ain't gonna do it. But
He gonna
anyway,
do. Go ahead. I'm
just
sorry.
pray you
I'm
won't hurt
sorry.
his hand. He already
I'm
got one
sorry.
hurt hand already. Just
I'm
pray you won't hurt
sorry.
his other hand. Okay.
I ain't gonna hurt his other hand.
Yeah. Uh huh. Keep
Go
going.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, let me talk about OG Juan Kenobi real quick. Okay. You can
OG Ananobi.
whatever. Okay. You give the man 5 years, and you actually spend
Mm-hmm.
$212 million.
Mm-hmm.
$212 million for what? For what? See, you could have did all that. Okay, I got you an elite scorer, somebody who wants to be there. I don't know why, but he's contaminated with another orange and blue, which is Darling Mitchell because his father worked for the Met. Okay,
No, don't do that.
you
Don't
got a
do
guy
that.
Darling Mitchell, elite
Mm-mm.
scorer.
Mm-mm.
But now, see, this is wrong with the thing. I get the whole idea. You want two elite, two-way players, okay? But ain't OG Wakanobi was injured? Ain't he playing the game 7 when he could hardly walk? How you know he's gonna be the same player coming up this season like he was before he got hurt. How do you know that? But
He's gonna be all right.
typical Nick organization, front office
Yeah, get the chair.
decisions.
Get the chair. Bring the chair, homie. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You make a stupid decision. Now you sign OG Wakanobi. Now it might be a change. You might lose Isaiah because there's going to be more teams to offer him more money. Would you need a backup center? See, this is what y'all do. Y'all don't think, and you're not going to use the first round draft picks to get an elite center. You're not going to do that because they're already cheap with your damn first round picks. You actually finally just gave away 4 or 5 just to get Mikal Bridges. See, this is what y'all don't think. Leon Rose, y'all do not think about the future. And this is why I always keep my prediction, excuse me, not a prediction. I always keep a spoiler, okay, when it comes up to the New York Knicks season. And it's always going to end with a cliff. Yeah, this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. You make the stupidest decisions in the world. And you finally, you got Mikal Bridges. Oh my God, we going to the NBA Finals. We going to the NBA Finals. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna go toe to toe with the Boston Celtics. Are you sure? Or you saying you Knicks fans are saying all this, and the damn free agency period just started. The season didn't start yet. Nobody has the full roster yet. All the trades haven't been not made yet. All the free agent moves haven't been made yet. But all of a sudden, just because Mikal Bridges and OG Wakanobi resigns with the New York Knicks, they automatically number 2 team in the East and a top 5 team in the league. Oh, please. What seed was the Knicks in the playoffs this year?
Second seed.
Say that again?
Second seed, baby.
That was the second seed. Second seed or 5th seed? Oh, y'all was the second seed. Okay. I predict that the New York Knicks, it's not going to be a second seed. And you're damn sure going to be the number 1 seed either.
Are you sure about that?
Y'all going to be a top 5 seed. I tell you that.
Whoa, what?
I said top 5. I ain't say number 5. I said top 5.
This upcoming season.
Yes.
We're going to be top 5. We're going to be top 5 seed.
Y'all going to be a top 5 seed. Y'all can be number 3. Y'all can be 4 or 5. Y'all can be number 2. I don't think y'all going to be number 2 anymore because you're damn sure going to be number 1 when it comes to the Boston Celtics. Even though you got to have Porzingis out, but they still going to win without Porzingis because they already showed and proved that they can win without him. Okay? So I want to hear that. Okay? Okay? Y'all going to be a 3rd, 4th, or 5th seed going into the playoffs.
See, this is wrong, ladies and gentlemen of the Saucy Nation. This is why we have people and haters like him.
Hater?
Yes, haters like you. Because for some reason, you can't be happy nor respect the fact that we're going to be better this year. We're going to be better. See, you can say all you want to. We are going to be better. See, you talking about top 5 seed. Why would we go down at the beginning, the 2 seed, to go down to the next season with a better roster all the way to the 5th seed? No.
Sir, I didn't say 5th seed, sir. I said a top 5 team in the East. If you're gonna quote me right.
Oh, no. Okay,
I didn't say number 5. I said
okay.
a top 5 team, sir.
Top 5 team. I'll change all that nonsense you just said. I'll do you better. We will be a top 5 team in the NBA. We will be, matter of fact, we will be a top 3 team in the NBA, and we will clinch the number 1 seed
in the NBA.
And we will be clinched the number 1 seed in the NBA in the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference this next year will not go by.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
See that right there? You see that? First of all, he didn't jump all the way to number 1. Okay, really? Just because they got OG Wakanobi resigned and they just signed Mikal Bridges, y'all gonna be the top seed in the Eastern Conference?
We get number 1
seed. In what world?
In this world. in this multiverse right here that we
You
live
mean
in
you
right
mean
now.
in the Knicks universe? Is
Yes,
that
yes,
what you
sir.
mean?
Yes,
That's not
sir. Yes,
reality.
sir.
That
That's
is not
definitely reality.
reality.
That is absolute reality. See, I'm starting
Okay,
to get. I'm
all right.
starting to. My
You
blood is
see?
flowing right
Yeah,
now.
you see
My,
that's the contamination right there kicking in. Uh-huh. It's that damn virus, ladies and gentlemen. You moving
watch your
back and
mouth.
forth. No,
Watch your
it's
mouth.
a damn virus. You Knicks
Nope.
fans make me sick.
Nope.
That make me
Nope.
sick.
Nope.
Top team in
You
the
gonna
East.
let? Are you gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish,
Go
hater?
ahead.
Are you gonna let me finish? We
Yeah.
will be a top 5 team in the NBA, and we gonna clinch the #1 seed. The road to the finals gonna come through the Garden, not Boston Garden or TD Garden, whatever y'all call it in Boston. No, Boston gotta come see us. Yeah, congratulations to the Boston Celtics winning a little championship. Everybody knew y'all was gonna win. Everybody knew
A
it.
little championship.
They finally won a little chip, whatever, yada yada yada.
Oh my
It's
god,
all
you
good.
were
It's all
disrespectful.
good. It's all good. Please, everybody's root for the Mavs. Come on now. But at the end of the day, they had a better squad. They had a deeper squad. Now they got to come see us. And it was already news that broke today or yesterday. Porzingis is out 4 to 5 months.
5 to 6 months.
That's 5 to 6 months. It's really probably five.
Start
Everybody says 5 to 6 is really like 6 to 7. So we're talking
the whole first half of the season.
after the All Star break.
Yeah, when they really needed them. That counts.
We'll take that. See, we got two perimeter defenders to defend against Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. They
Uh-huh.
have no answer for Julius Randle. We can put old ass Al Horford on him. I mean, congratulations, Al Horford. You know, he still want to
They
play.
have no answer for Julius Randle.
They have no answer for Julius Randle.
His turnover have himself, really?
No, he's not
The number
enough.
one defense in the league?
They have no answer
The
for
number one
Julius Randle.
defense. Oh,
They have no
wow.
answer for.
Wow.
They have. See, I was going to say they had no answer for Jalen Brunson, but I forgot Drew Holiday is the starting point guard, so I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, so watch
I
him out.
respect. I respect Drew Holiday. I have no problem with Drew Holiday. See, I wonder how bad. Side note, I wonder how stupid Milwaukee feels. You just traded Drew Holiday, who to a contender. You lost to get Dame, and Drew goes on to win the championship. How stupid! Nonetheless. Uh,
Well, it is Dame time, so
I
I don't
mean,
know about that.
the daytime is daytime, but there's also Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is Drew freaking Holiday.
Yeah, but Drew ain't Dame.
Drew will never be Dame, but Drew has something that Dame does not. Is a world champion. He is an NBA champion.
Drew is more of a defensive player, sir.
Drew is the most underrated player in the NBA, and now is a champion, 2-time world champion, by the
I'm
way.
not denying that he's great, but I'm saying he's not Dame Dollar.
I mean, everybody knows that he's
Dollar
never
not
going to.
gonna drop 50 on you.
Everybody knows that Drew Holiday will never be Damian Lillard. But Damian Lillard has openly admitted in multiple podcasts and multiple shows that Drew Holiday is the toughest guy that he has had to score against.
Nobody's
Has
denying
had to
that.
guard. Nobody's denying that. I understand what you're saying. Drew is Drew. Dame is Dame. However,
How did Drew get his first championship?
with Milwaukee in
Uh-huh.
2021.
Yeah, what happened that year?
No, don't do it.
No, answer the question.
No. They
Here's the
beat
question.
Phoenix.
Ask
They
your
beat
question.
Phoenix. They beat Phoenix. They
No.
beat
Who did
Phoenix.
they beat in the East Conference Finals, sir?
We're not doing this.
No, now you can't
We're not
answer the
doing
question.
this.
It's a question. I asked you a question.
They
You answer the question.
beat them bums,
Well,
Brooklyn
watch
Nets.
him out. Watch him out, sir.
The
Watch him
Brooklyn
out.
Nets who are what relegated to what now? Cam Thomas and a bunch of Cam Johnson, and a bunch of other players.
They in rebuild mode.
They've been in rebuild mode ever since they traded KD, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant and James
Okay,
Harden. Have
it's a
you forgot
process.
about that?
It's a process.
They don't have no first round picks till 2029 to what 2030. They
It's a
don't have
process.
no first until
How long
wait.
Philly went out with a number one pick? How long it took Philly to get Embiid?
Oh, they had to trust their own process. That's what it was.
Right. So the Brooklyn Nets got chosen on process. I mean, what's the problem? They rebuilt mode. You're not gonna be rebuilt overnight.
Oh, I just saw something disgusting. Oh, I'm sorry. Side note. We're going to try to go to WWE Fan Access at Jacob Javits Center. Why is Hulk Hogan?
Well, sir, stay on topic, sir.
Sorry,
But I
sorry.
Hulk Hogan, you need to watch your mouth, and also
No,
wife is going to be there as well. Okay, so you watch your mouth, sir.
we don't care about her. I'm sorry.
Oh, I watch your
I
mouth.
saw that ugly mug on the face of the TV.
You watch your mouth.
First of all, I'm glad. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
No, I got a question for you. So this is what you already said. Okay, so you said the New York Knicks is going to be a top 5 team in the NBA. They're going to be
Yep.
the number one seed.
Number one seed in the Eastern Conference.
They'll clinch the number one seed in the Eastern Conference because
Yeah.
just for reasons because
Mhm.
they are better. Number one
Mhm.
and number two, Porzingis is going to be out the whole first half of the season. That's your reason.
Basically, yeah.
Now my question is,
Yeah.
how could you make this decision without the season starting? Without you knowing
Mhm.
the full rosters
Mhm.
for the East and the West Conference. See, this is the problem with the Knicks. Okay, you already got a threat in Philly who didn't beat you on the first round. Okay, but okay, that's a 40% in B. Okay, now they looking at Paul George. So you don't know how the Philadelphia 76ers roster going to look coming into next season, and you still going to project the New York Knicks to be the number one seed? Really? You don't know that? They will definitely go get rid of Tobias Harris. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, he should have. He should been. His bag should have been. His locker should have been cleaned out. His bag should have been packed after Game 6 against my Knicks, where you don't score a bucket, not a field goal, not a free throw. His bag should have been packed. If he didn't do it, I guarantee you the fans of the city of Philadelphia packed it for him. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What
Will
if
he be
Jimmy Butler?
traded? Huh?
What if Jimmy Butler wants out of Miami and goes back to Philly?
I mean, he's already declined his extension to be a free agent the following season for
Next season.
2025. Yes. So that is now have become a major possibility. Not even a possibility. It could be damn near dead. Excuse me. Could be darn near definite.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
I
So
understand.
are you saying right now that there's a possibility that Miami will make a trade for him to go back to Philly?
It's a possibility. It depends what Pat Riley wants.
I'm pretty sure Tobias Harris will not be on that list.
I didn't say Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris will be on that
Also got draft
package.
picks.
If it's if it's draft picks or a 2-3, they have to get a. If Pat Riley wants to get rid of Jimmy Butler, right? It has to be a package. He has to work with a third team because obviously he doesn't want Tobias Harris. Some
Well,
team has
you
to
can
be
add
willing
Tobias
to.
Harris to that third team. The other team will take him.
That's exactly my point. That third team has to be willing to take on Tobias Harris and his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be that team? It could be a Brooklyn. I mean, other than Cam Thomas and what's his name, Cam Johnson, those are your two pieces. Excuse me. I mean, they have to resign. You still maybe you could put Ben Simmons on that for goodness sake. Please get rid of him in Brooklyn. You're just sucking up everybody's dollars in Brooklyn right now. That's how bad Brooklyn has become.
I might buy him
I
out.
mean,
Might be a buyout too.
he should have been bought out last year. He should have
I
been bought
don't.
out the season before.
I don't disagree.
He's a waste of space. You want to trade him to two different teams, to another team where he can have the same problem? He's not going to do the same. So one of the proposed trades that I saw with Ben Simmons. And I know I'm changing topic real quick with Miami. I saw a proposed trade with Ben Simmons to Charlotte for Miles Bridges. Why? Why would anybody want to take a horrendous contract, especially for a horrendous player that never seems to want to improve his game? You know what you're getting with this guy. He's going to play a couple of games. He's going to have excuses, and then he's going to be out for the rest of the season.
Well, contracts match. The contracts match.
Who's
That's why
got
the trade.
Bridges? Well, Bridges is now a free agent. So how is the contract match unless you do a sign and trade?
There are other ways to it.
Right. Okay. I mean, he's not worth it. He's not. I don't want Ben Simmons on any NBA team.
If the Nets want to get rid of the bad contract, why not make the trade? Let Charlotte take on that. All Charlotte's going to do is probably buy him out. Anyway, Charlotte don't need Ben Simmons.
Sure.
All the Nets are trying to do is get all the picks they need to rebuild this team. That's what they need. Get rid of Ben Simmons' bad contract. Let Charlotte figure out what they want to do with him. Buy his ass out, which I think Charlotte's going to do, and then let him go to any team that probably want him.
Okay. So back to the Jimmy Butler thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If let's eliminate Philadelphia. Pat Riley wants to trade into an NBA team. What team do you feel like is the best fit for Jimmy Butler? I might have an answer that might surprise you.
What team should trade for Jimmy Butler? I think Jimmy's trying to win. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time left, so he want to go to a contender.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Philly, I can see Jimmy Butler maybe going to the Warriors. Even though I think PG is the best fit. And I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah. That changes the whole team dynamic with Steph, PG, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler.
And I don't see Clay leaving at all.
Oh, we'll get to Clay in a minute. I just want to hear this part. You don't see any other team other than Philly, because Philly, I believe we both agree Philly's the logical choice, right?
Yeah, reason why I say Philly because it's unfinished business. I think the Philly front office made a big mistake of signing Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, and everybody knows Jimmy Butler was the better player.
Everybody knew that. I think Joel Embiid, and
he was pissed off about it.
He was pissed off because he never wanted Jimmy to leave. Mm-hmm. He wanted Jimmy. He never wanted Tobias Harris. I mean, I'll personally admit, as a Knicks fan that I am, if you still had Jimmy Butler on the roster, we don't beat them.
Right.
Jimmy's a problem, especially in the playoffs. But you ready for my answer?
Please don't say the Knicks.
No.
Oh God.
No, we don't have room for him.
Oh, good.
The team that comes to mind that I believe will be a very perfect fit. I actually have two. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers. You get rid of PG because you're not signing him to a max contract, but you bring in Jimmy Butler. Oh, that worked. With Harden, Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, all signs point for some reason, not because he was at a WNBA game. All signs point to Jimmy for some reason in LA. Could you imagine Jimmy Butler with the Lakers? Ooh boy,
that's a good fit.
That's a perfect fit. You don't even have you can put Jimmy back at the 2. You can have Austin Reeves go back to his natural scorer position off the bench as your 6th man. And you got this guy that you just drafted in Dalton Keith. I don't know who you have as point guard because I guarantee you it will not be D'Angelo Russell. Remember the very same D'Angelo Russell that Jimmy Butler played with in Minnesota when he was on that 2-team, 3-team scrimmage, and Jimmy was cooking him when he was in Minnesota. People forget about that. I'm pretty sure D'Angelo will not want to do that a second or third time. You already have your established 3s, 4s, and 5s. Maybe AD, if they can get a legitimate center or decent center, AD can go back to his natural position at the 4. Very similar to the draft with Miami drafting the center this year and finally deciding and finally realizing that Bam Adebayo is a true 4, not a 5. Took y'all 6 years to figure that out. Those are the two teams. I can't. Those are the two most. So everybody's gonna talk about the Lakers. Lakers or Clippers.
I don't see the Clippers.
Tell me why you don't see Clippers.
First of all, you got bad knees, Kawhi Leonard. He better not play the Olympics.
Oh,
he better not play the Olympics.
We don't want to hear this. I need a legitimate reason. I need a legitimate reason, sir.
No. Kawhi Leonard should not be playing in the Olympics. Then you can't even play with your own damn team in the playoffs. Okay,
we're talking,
minute you're playing,
NBA,
and the next minute your knees is bad. No,
we're talking
he
NBA,
should not
Olympics,
be playing in the Olympics.
Oh my God!
USA basketball, Rita, and the crew. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Safe travels. Safe travels. Okay, but Kawhi Leonard does not deserve to be on a USA basketball team. Okay, get somebody else. And if he does show up and play like a regular Kawhi Leonard would play in a damn NBA game, that's suspect. That's suspect to me. That man doing nothing but stealing money. That man should be arrested, okay, for grand larceny.
So he's gonna play on Team USA, and it's gonna boggle your mind, so to speak, because he ain't played during the playoffs. But then all of a sudden he's good to go for Team USA. That's basically what you said.
You're damn right. He should not be playing at all with his bad knee having himself. Because going into the next season, he's gonna make the excuse. Oh, I did play in the Olympics. That's what my knees is watering out. No, he should not be playing. Take your ass with your trainer and your doctors and figure out what the hell is going on with them damn knees. Okay, I don't want no excuses for Kawhi Leonard anymore. Okay, you just signed a new damn contract with the damn LA Clippers. Okay, we just got $100 million, over $100 million. I don't want to hear that from Kawhi Leonard. No, you need to go back to the trenches, start from 0, and work your way up all the way to 100. You should not be playing for USA basketball. That's a slap in the face to the Clippers, and a damn sure slap in the face to your damn teammates who are expecting you to show up like the damn leader you're supposed to be in that damn locker room and lead them to victory in the damn playoffs. Okay, Kawhi Leonard should shut his ass down and not play. Okay. Go get Kyrie or somebody.
You said Kyrie?
What's wrong with Kyrie on the Olympic team? What's wrong with that? You already got Drew Holiday, who's your best defender on the USA basketball. Go get somebody. I don't care who it is. Along it ain't Kawhi Leonard playing for USA basketball. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, PG-13. Go get him. Go do something. Kawhi Leonard should not be playing for USA basketball. It's a slap in the face. And it's a slap in the face for the damn Clipper fans. It's that.
I mean, Clippers are the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Clippers are the Clippers.
Oh, I got a scenario. What about Jimmy Butler on the Memphis Grizzlies?
No, I can't see it. I can't see that.
Him and Marcus Smart and
too many conflicting personalities because you don't know what's coming with you don't know about Ja. Yeah, I think it's more have to do with Ja, Marcus Smart and Jimmy Butler, and then you still got this young kid. You still got this young kid that they just drafted, Zach Edey.
That's what I'm saying. They got a rim protector now.
That's not. Well, he's more than a rim protector. He's scoring the paint. He's scoring the post. He was the 2-time national champion. I mean, he's 2-time
player of the year.
So he's not a scrub by any means. He's no scrub. Like,
what about Jimmy OKC?
Too young. They're not a contender yet.
Man, they need a
Just
veteran
because
presence.
they need a veteran presence. We both said that before. They definitely need a veteran presence.
Jimmy could be that veteran presence.
I can't.
Their team is nice.
They need more than I think they need more than one veteran presence.
No, I agree with
More
that. I'm talking
one.
about Jimmy taking the leader role. The veteran leader
Jimmy, if
role.
he comes in, he's taking over SGA's role. SGA is the leader of the team. Jimmy comes in, he's taking over SGA.
Well, I wouldn't go
You
that
already know
far.
that. Yeah,
No,
you
everybody
would.
knows that's OGA team.
That's it. Who?
Whatever his name is, OGA, FDA,
Shay Gilgis Alexander, SGA. I told you, ladies and gentlemen,
SGA,
I'm getting cue
GPS,
cards.
whatever his damn name is.
I'm getting cue cards in my
You
name.
know
I'm
what
getting my
you
name
know
and
what I'm talking
stickers.
about.
No, they don't know. They don't know. Get the names right, sir.
SGA. Did I say it right?
Yes, SGA. That's you know what? I got a homework assignment for you. A saucy assignment. I want you to start learning these people's names before the start of next season. I want you to start learning these people's names.
These people know
Cause,
what I
cause
meant.
no. Nobody don't know. Nobody don't know, sir. We on live
FDA,
TV.
FDA, DNA. It's the same thing. Okay, they know what I'm talking about.
So now you're going from an NBA player to an FDA approved. Lord Jesus, where
It's
are
all
we
in the
going?
same family. They know
They're
what
not the same family, man. You went from a basketball player to an FDA. Now we need approval for
But
FDA.
they know it's on my OKC, so they know what I'm talking about
No,
with
no,
SGA,
no,
DNA,
no.
FDA. They know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
I'm like, oh,
mm-mm.
he meant SGA. That's what he meant. Okay, they know. They know. They pick
No,
up on it.
no. I was gonna say I also thought about Minnesota going back to Minnesota.
Nah,
Strictly, not for Cat, strictly for Anthony Edwards. They both have the same personality when you really think of it.
there you go.
They have the very same. Him and Jimmy and Ant Man have the very same personality.
They like cousins.
That's true too. That's very true. Okay, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Saucy news. Atlanta Hawks guard DeJounte Murray has been traded to the New Orleans Pelicans for Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance. I think it's like a future second round pick. The look of your face says it all. Your thoughts. I'm gonna let you say it because I don't like this. I like the. I'm a little half and half on the trade, but I want you to go first. Your thoughts on it.
I mean, I think it's a good. I think Murray's a good fit for New Orleans. The first image that came to mind was the uniforms. I don't like New Orleans uniforms. Oh, that's why I had the Scrooge face. I'm like, ew. I can't imagine Murray in the damn
The
New
mascot is
Orleans
worse.
Pelican uniform, but it
The
makes
mascot
sense.
is worse.
Yeah, I
Mascot is
mean,
worse. Mascot is worse.
yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They do need a point guard,
Mm-hmm.
that could score as well.
Mm-hmm.
You still got what's his name? CJ
CJ McCollum.
McCollum.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lord knows which Zion is going to show up next year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good trade for New Orleans. I think the Atlanta Hawks is trying to figure out how to get um Iceman
Mm-hmm.
a better crew around him. They're gonna be very, very aggressive. They have a lot of cap room.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna be very, very aggressive of putting the team together around Iceman this season.
Iceman? Who the heck is Iceman? George Gervin?
Oh,
He's still around? He's still around?
the guy that froze up Gotham City a couple of years ago. What's his name? Trey Young. Yes. I call him Iceman.
Anyway, we don't care. Anywho.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't call him Iceman. Rest in peace, George Irvin. I mean, Mr. Freeze. Got to say Mr. Freeze. Yeah, that's his name. Mr. Freeze. Go ahead.
Anyway. He's trying to irritate you. You're trying to irritate me.
What?
You're not gonna do it to me. You're not
What?
gonna do it to me. I'm too happy.
I just
I'm
said the
too happy.
fact.
I'm too happy. You're not gonna irritate me.
I just said the fact.
I will not let you irritate me.
What?
I'm in a good mood. I will not let the likes of you destroy my joy.
I always say
Nevertheless,
the fact.
nevertheless,
You didn't freeze up Gotham City a couple years ago.
nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers that.
Y'all believe.
Nevertheless,
Big fans don't believe. Y'all believe.
nevertheless,
So,
what was it? The trade. I'm 50-50 about it because I liked Herb Jones. He's a two-way player. I definitely am a fan of Trey Murphy. He's a good player. Um, you already have CJ McCollum. I guess he's your starting point guard now. So that's why I don't. That's when the negative comes in.
nah. CJ's
You
a
know,
kid.
CJ's a scoring guard, so you need Dyson Daniels. That the kid that was drafted last year was a playmaker. I get losing him will hurt, even though because you need playmakers on this team. You need playmakers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have playmakers, and it's like CJ's your starting point guard, and he's a scoring guard. And now you put him next to, and then you put him next to DeJounte Murray, who's a two-way. Uh, I don't. I like it, but I don't like it because now it's like, what is the growth for Herb Jones goes? What is the growth for Trey Murphy goes? What is the growth for Jose Alvarado go? We kept talking about the last 2.5 to 3 years. The last 2.5 to 3 years, where do the Pelicans go? Are they because when they're hot, they could be a top four, top five team in the West, and then they can end up sliding down all the way to a playing game. We've seen that for the last 2 years now, and this year had little of less to do with Zion because that playing game he played his ass off against the Lakers. If he hadn't gotten injured, I think they would have won that game. That's just my opinion.
They could have won that game.
Nonetheless, they could have won that heat. By no means, we should not. No one should blame Zion on that playing game at all. My problem is okay. So I'm guessing if you're making this trade and you're making this move, I'm guessing this means that this is the end for Brandon Ingram.
He's
It
a free
has to
agent.
be.
Yeah. He's a free agent.
No, he's not a free agent. He's been on the trade. He's been on trade speculations for weeks. Even one last season was settling in.
Oh, I thought he was a free agent.
No, he's not a free agent, but he's going to be traded. He can sign. He can re-sign for a 4 or 5 year
Yeah,
200. He can re-sign for
For
like a
extension, yeah.
5 year for a 5 year $275 million extension.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he is.
Bi is a good player, but is he worth 275? In your opinion, is he worth 275 for a guy that has injury issues, that is not always healthy half the time? When he plays, he's good, but when he's cold, he's cold.
If is he worth 275 to the Pelicans? Yes, because you ain't gonna get no other big star to come into New Orleans in the first place.
Well,
It's a small market. You're not gonna
it's
get
just
anybody.
I get that, right? Then what is the point of having trading for DeJounte Murray when you already have two-way defenders in Murray, Herb Jones, and Trey Murphy. All three of the players, they play the two and the three. At times, Bi can play the four. You're not doing that unless you already are convinced as an organization that you're going to send out, you want to trade Brandon Ingram. That's my process. I can see Bi. I don't want to send Bi to a trash organization like a Toronto or Detroit. I want to put him into a middle of the road team. Like, I can't see Bi in Miami. Philly, believe it or not, would make a ton of sense. Philly will make a ton of sense because their whole roster has now been constructed because Tobias Harris is going to be gone. He's going to be off the books. He's going to be off the books.
Mm-hmm.
He's done. Your two players that they have in their roster right now, Buddy Hill, free agent, D'Anthony Melton, they re-signed him. So other than that, you got him, Embiid, and Maxey. So they have the flexibility. You can put a BI with a Paul George. You can mix those two because BI is more of an offensive player. Paul George is more of a two-way player. Max is going to be your one, Paul George your two, BI your three, and then hopefully you figure out whatever four man you're going to have. And then obviously you have Embiid as your five.
Well,
I can't see. I don't know what other team BI will be personally good for right
um, I think if he doesn't resign, if they do get rid of him, Philly does make sense.
now. Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing when it comes to Brandon Ingram, New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans struggled on the bench wise.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have enough good bench players. So if
Mm-hmm.
the coach for New Orleans Pelicans, let's say a Bi, they don't trade Bi, and he's playing for the New Orleans Pelicans this season.
Mm-hmm.
You have to try things out and see what works. Somebody gonna have to be a six man.
Right.
You got Alvarado crew. You already know they can come off the bench anyway. You let Murray start, let CJ at the two, wherever you want to put at the three, four, and five. Okay. But you have to see what's going to work for you, unless you
Right.
have a better situation actually trading BI for. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I mean, okay. I mean,
Can you
first of
see
all,
BI on the Warriors as a supporting cast?
BI is too good to be just a supporting cast, but
Like a six man.
no, BI is too good to come off the bench. BI is way too good to come off the bench. Warriors, I God, I can't see it. I just can't see it. Quick question about Clay, right? You talked about. Oh, I said we was gonna get to Clay. You think that Clay done in Golden State?
No.
So you think he resigns?
Yeah, he resigns. I mean, the man averaged 17 points last season. He's still shooting good at his age. Still shooting good for 3-point land, field goal
Mm,
range. As that at the end of the day, um, Clay has to accept
mm,
of coming off the bench like he did this season when he got benched by Steve Kerr. Clay makes a good six man come off the bench. He has to accept it. And I know sometimes a lot of ego getting away that you so used to starting. AI had this issues, Carmelo had these issues and stuff like that. But throughout the time actually playing for other teams, they realized, hey, I could come off the bench and be an X factor
mm.
like Melo did in Portland and
Right,
stuff like that. So I think if Clay can accept of being a six man and the Warriors going after the PG 13, this could actually elevate the Warriors going into this season. If that can happen. But I
right.
I have no doubt that Clay is leaving the Warriors. And he has to take less money.
So you don't see a team like Orlando.
No. Not at this time in his career when it comes to um Clay. Clay just want probably just want one more ring and call it a day.
Mm,
He want to get back to the stage. That's all I'm just saying. But going to Orlando, I know they made the playoffs last season. But it's like even though it's a new situation and you starting over, eh, they years away for competing for a title. And I think Clay want to win now.
Right.
Now, if Clay doesn't resign with the Warriors, he'd go to his father team that won championships and the great Magic Johnson, the Lakers. I can see him going to Philly, but I just can't see Clay Thompson playing for another team besides the Warriors. After bringing them 4 rings.
Hmm. Interesting.
Should have 5, by the way. But lost to LeBron that year.
Well, I don't. I can't. I think Clay. I think Clay is going. I think Clay is going personally. I think Clay. I think Clay realizes that the time is up. I think Clay realizes that he can't do it. He's not the player he used to be. I think Clay realizes that the time with the Warriors has come and gone. I do not see Clay Thompson coming back, bro. I can't see it because if he does come back, what role? His role is going to be a 6 man. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's my point.
And from what Clay is speaking, from what Clay is speaking, he can't do it. He's not that guy.
So it's an ego thing. He did it last year.
It was. And how they work out for him.
He started off good.
He started off good. And what happened in that playing game against Sacramento? Didn't score a bucket because of that. I can see him having a new start. I can't see Orlando. For the love of God, I can't see it because he will have more. He would have more opportunities because they don't have much scoring other than Ben Carroll in Orlando. But I cannot see. I can see. I can see Philly. I can see Philly. Philly's the only team that I can see.
So would you? So if you're Philly, would you rather have Clay or PG-13?
In Philly,
Yeah.
hmm, it's gotta be Clay.
Why you say Clay?
I say Clay because PG's not the guy he used to be. PG is more injury prone more than Clay. PG's more injury prone than Clay than yeah, he definitely is.
But number wise,
Number wise, not it has to be Clay. I see Clay more on Philly. Yeah, Clay more on Philly. It just makes more sense with Embiid and Maxi because Maxi's more of a ball handler. PG's also a ball handler as well, but it's just the fact that that just takes away the ball handling duties of Maxi,
Mhm.
right? So you want to do something like that, and it's okay to have more than one. Jesus, it's okay to have more. It's not okay to have more than one ball handler. You need Maxi as your guy, especially since you gave him you about to max out Tyrese Maxey. About to max him out. He's going to get a max contract. You need to give Tyrese Maxey a max contract. Now, it seems to be the fact that PG does the same thing as Tyrese Maxey does, but he's just taller, more physical. That's it. Clay is a catch and shoot guy, is a better off the ball scorer than Paul George is. However, Paul George is a better two-way player. If that makes sense to you.
That makes sense.
So that's the only reason I can really truly think of right now.
Okay. Let me go through these top 15. Since
Okay.
we already touched on Paul George.
Mm,
LeBron has a player option. Most likely he's gonna opt out and re-sign with the Lakers after that they actually picked Bronny at the 55th pick in the draft. You agree LeBron is gonna stay with the Lakers?
yeah, that's There's no way, especially first of all, we got to stop and congratulate Bronny for getting drafted, even though it was already
Premeditated.
even though it was already premeditated. What months in advance, and then you had JJ and LeBron started their podcast, and then and that's not there's so many signs of tampering that's not talked about. It's hilarious. That
That's
it
true.
that yeah, look, JJ want to be a head coach. JJ LeBron starting the podcast. Them talking about Bronny on an episode of their podcast. It was signs of tampering, but it was in a different form because it wasn't legal.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
am I the only one?
actually,
Am I the only one to think that that was tampering? Or
nah,
is it just me?
it's not
It's
tampering.
not tampering because I felt like it was tampering, but it's not tampering because it's in a different form. You set up your podcast just so you become a head coach.
He already
You
had a
want
podcast before that.
he already had a podcast, a very successful one.
Mhm,
But then he changed it to have a podcast with one of the greatest of all time.
mhm.
And a couple of episodes in, second or third episode, he talked about his son wanting to be on the NBA team, wanted to be talking play with his father, the same way LeBron said it, the same thing. And you just put two and two together, and it's like obvious. And then Darvin Ham, like that, like 2 weeks later, was gone. We both talked about it before. The man didn't deserve to get fired. I don't care what any coach. I don't care what anybody says. The man never deserved to get fired. The only negative that you can say about Darvin Ham was the fact that he lost to Denver twice. That's all you can say. That's all. If that's on his resume, that's a pretty damn good resume. Why? The Denver Nuggets won an NBA championship, and they're a top 2 or 3 team in the entire NBA. It's not his fault that his players couldn't on a roster that was constructed to Darvin Ham could not play to the potential that he wanted. It was not Darvin Ham's fault of the roster construction, knowing that you didn't have shooters, knowing that you didn't have Jared Vanderbilt, who was supposed to be this defensive ace the entire season, knowing the fact that you had injuries to LeBron and a somewhat AD. You had inconsistency from Reeves. You had inconsistency from D'Angelo Russell at the worst and the bad times. It's not his fault. Now he's just an assistant coach, but then a guy who's never been a head coach, where you got guys like Mark Jackson, where you got guys like Sam Cassell, where you got guys like Phil Handy for crying out loud, who has never even received a head coaching position, who will be damn good to be a head coach. And then JJ Redick gets it like that because he's on a damn podcast with LeBron, minding the game, running through plays and sets, which guaranteed the same episodes that were called plays and sets when they run through screens of or DTOs and all of that, all these plays that they were running through and breaking it down on their podcast. You think JJ Redick was not hyping it up to run those same that they not going to run these same plays during the season? Yeah, he will. You're damn right he will. It's one on one. It's like he's giving the answers to the problem before the question is even written on a test. It's going to happen. Don't be surprised by this, people. It's going to happen. I felt like this is a sign of tampering, but it's in a different form. Because if Mark Jackson would have done this shit, I mean, the man is already blackballed from basketball for being a head coach. The man clearly said he want to be a coach again. He's been banned from ES. He's been banned from. All of a sudden, he was outed from being a commentator from ESPN. We don't know why, which still pisses me off.
Nah, he got laid off. Just like
Okay,
Jeff
well,
Van Gundy.
but then what happened the next year? Jeff Van Gundy became a consultant with the Boston Celtics. He's like, well, screw you guys. I'm gonna become a consultant. Now he's an NBA champion.
Funny how things work out.
Funny how things work out, right?
But Mark Jackson got a podcast deal, so with Cam and Mace. So
Well, he got the podcast deal with Kevin Mason, so he could launch his own stick, which is with him and I believe his son, right? Is that his son on the show?
I don't know if that's his son or not.
I believe it might be his son. I believe that might be his son.
So MSG let him go before that. So he didn't call a game. Who was an ex Nick player? Didn't even call one game with the great pimp himself, Walt Clyde Frazier, with his pimp suit
Oh,
wearing son.
watch your mouth. Watch your
You
mouth, sir.
don't look
Watch
like
your
a
mouth.
pimp when the way he dressed.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just
Watch your
saying.
mouth, sir.
I,
Watch your
I
mouth.
I'm just saying.
Be respectful. Be
He
respectful.
look like Huggy Bear to me. That's what I'm saying. When them 1974 suits.
You wanna sound this might sound crazy. I do see a resemblance between Huggy Bear and Will Cry Frazier.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
I I've never thought about that.
Only thing is missing is the high platform shoes with the goldfish in the hills.
Um,
like Huggy Bear had on. I'm gonna get you sucker. He had the goldfish in it.
what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying. I'm just
What's
saying.
wrong with you?
Listen,
Something wrong with you, man.
listen. I mean, let's not act like this is all LeBron pulling the strings. Okay, the Lakers try to make LeBron happy and make him re-sign with the team. We got Rob Pelinka, who had one of the worst press conferences in the world. This man should get an Oscar for his performance and what he pulled in that damn press conference the other night. I mean, it's unbelievable. Everybody know that the meeting you had, the talks you had with LeBron at the combine, we saw that you and LeBron in the stands just jugging it out. Listen,
Hmm.
you draft my son and I resign with your team. But whatever team picks my son, I'm going there. Because everybody know he want to play with his son before he's gone, right?
Hmm.
That's why Rich Paul was calling every day team and the second and the second round. Do not draft Bronny. Do not draft it. If you draft it, he's going to Australia. I mean, this thing was all pre. This thing was all
It was
premeditated
premeditated. It was
and scripted
premeditated,
out. And Rob Pelinka wanted to just act like, well,
bro.
you know, this man just put on a good performance, like he didn't know what the hell was going on. All right, stop it, okay? This thing was rigged for the beginning, okay?
That's what I'm saying. That's what
It's
I'm
disgusting.
saying.
This keep it one. This keep it 100. Okay. They said you wanted to make LeBron happy and make him stay with
Right.
the team. That's why
Right.
you drafted Bronny. And what
Right.
makes it sucks even more about it, you have undrafted players who should have been. You have the same player that played with USC with LeBron, who averaged 60 points a game, went undrafted, and he was the best player on the team.
Who you talking about? Collier?
Yeah, the dude with the curly hair,
No.
light skin dude with the curly hair.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he was
did get
averaging 60 points a
undrafted.
game.
I don't know about 60,
No, I
but
said 16.
damn, what was his name? Because Collier got drafted, Bronny got drafted. It was I forgot his
Other
name.
light skin dude with curly hair, he was averaging
Because
16
you're gonna
points
have to
per
look
game.
up. You're gonna have to look up the roster real quick.
What's his name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. He wasn't a point guard. He was a like a two/a 3. He was a wing. He was a wing.
Yeah, he's the wing player.
Yeah. What was his name? What the hell was his name? Um, not Collier. God, what's his name? Boogie Ellis. That's his name. Boogie Ellis.
I'll tell you right now.
Boogie Ellis. That's his name. I'm telling you, that's his name. Boogie Ellis. He was the best. He was the overall natural pure scorer. And you're absolutely right. He wasn't even picked. He wasn't even picked, which was
Even
petty.
the power forward from North Carolina State that was busting ass
Oh,
in
DJ Burns. Yeah,
he was
yeah.
not he went undrafted.
Yeah, well, he signed. He's on a two-way now. He's with
Okay.
two-way with Cleveland. He's on a two-way with Cleveland. So
Okay.
I guess if that makes you happy, okay.
They're not giving me anything. Yep, that's his name.
Boogie Ellis, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So wait, what was our question though?
No, I was saying that there was other better players
Mm-hmm.
who average more points,
Mm-hmm.
play more games than Bronny,
Mm-hmm.
and Bronny got drafted before they did. And it was the same player on the same team that averaged more points than Bronny and didn't get
Mm-hmm.
drafted. That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel like it's a conspiracy?
Of course, there's a damn conspiracy.
That's your favorite word.
LeBron
That's your
politics
favorite word.
his way to get his son drafted before they can play together. And the LA Lakers use that not only as a stunt and try
Mm-hmm.
to make it seem like the whole damn thing was a stunt. Even in the draft room, they all shaking hands and high fives and stuff like that. We already know who's going to pick. Bob Myers has said Rich Paul is calling every team, do not draft Ronnie.
You said
And
that.
the number 55 pick, Bronny James. And then it cuts to the Bronny draft party. And then you go to the draft room, you had like, JJ Redick and everybody probably giving each other high fives and handshakes. Like, we didn't see this coming. It was a bad acting job. We
Right.
already know you was picking Bronny.
Right. You know what's so funny? I'm glad you pointed that out. Because I literally listened to him, Rich Paul, literally being on an episode with Gilbert Arenas on Gil's Arena. Him speaking so highly about Bronny and hoping that he would go to a good team, that he was going to go to a good team. But then you come around and you do stuff that what you just explained to the people, to the Saucy Nation, what the hell you just did. That I don't feel like, why are you threatening teams not to draft him unless he goes to the team that his father was playing on to? Why would you do that? Like that stuff like that to me makes obviously no sense. Unless the plan, what it was to begin with, was for him to be drafted to the NBA and drafted to the only team that mattered, which was the Los Angeles Lakers.
And
To
that took
keep
right. Right.
right and to keep LeBron on the Lakers so he can opt out, so he can have his last deal. So let's be honest, LeBron got money. Everybody and mama know the man got money. You're not worried about the man money. The contract not gonna matter. Like crap like that doesn't matter. It's more the fact of, okay, is Bronny gonna be, so here's a question I have, Jeff. Is Bronny gonna be on this team after he's gone?
Maybe.
Is he gonna be on this team after LeBron James retires?
Maybe. It
I know
depends
I'm
how
not so
good.
sure about that.
It depends how good. Well, I wouldn't say that because we haven't seen Bronny play yet.
I've seen him play.
He's not. Well, I'm talking about playing in the NBA. I'm not talking about
Okay.
college. I'm not talking about any other street ball team.
All right.
I'm talking about strictly. I mean, he haven't played an official NBA game, and I don't think he's gonna play that. He probably played in preseason.
He's going to play in the preseason,
He probably not made
and
the roster. If he do, he's gonna be the 12th man.
no, he's going. You want to know the sadder part about this? He's going to make the roster. He's
I
going to
mean,
make
that's
the
your
roster.
picture. It
He's
remains
going
to
to
me.
make the
It
roster
remains to be seen.
because what's going to happen is, so the G League doesn't start till November. So there's a chance that he's going to make the roster and be on the squad before the G League starts, which will be in November. Season starts and preseason starts early September, early October, late October.
Late October.
G League starts in November. There's a chance that he can still be on the roster and still end up playing, getting minutes halfway through the season. It's how crazy this is.
Well,
LeBron James is not on this team. If LeBron James' name or the moniker that he is not there or not accepted for the man that he is, for the name that he is, the nostalgia
of LeBron James, this doesn't happen.
Of course not.
Don't happen. It doesn't exist, basically.
And here's another thing.
Uh,
This what just happened with Bronny, the whole Bronny thing. The league is going to actually clamp down on this.
So you think this is okay? Gotcha.
When it comes to agents, you can't be calling teams talking about you can't draft them. I could, damn it, who you talking to? I'm the GM. You can't tell me I want to draft and you cannot draft.
So this is a fine, basically. This is a fine. So the Lakers
It's
going
a
to get
future
fined.
fine. Whoever does that in the future, you can't tell me who I can't draft. I'm the GM, damn it. I don't care you representing this person. If I want Bronny James on my team, then I want Bronny James on my team. You can't tell me no drafting or you go to Australia. First of all, I already drafted him already. So we still own the rights of him. He go play Australia all you want. Whenever you want to come back to America, you let me know. You call me when he's ready. All right, let's get to we already know Tyrese. Hold on, you going in and out. Tyrese Maxey. We all know we're gonna sign with the Sixers. OG Wakano, we already signed. We already talked about that.
Get the name right. Get the
No,
name right.
no. OG Wakanobi, Isaiah Hernstein.
Uh-huh. We gonna resign him. We gonna resign him.
Are you sure?
We gonna resign him.
All right. I don't think so, but we'll see what happens.
You just want a reason. You just want a reason, not supposed to reason. You want to start. You like starting drama. That's what you like to do. I'll come to that realize you like starting drama.
I'm just going by what has been reported. If you sign OG Wakanobi, it might not be a chance you can re-sign Isaiah Hernstein. That's all this. That's all this going by. Unless he takes less money, but other teams is going to offer him more money in free agency. But you want to stay with the stake next, that's on him. But anyway, I ain't
Watch your
watching
mouth.
nothing. I ain't
Watch your
watching
mouth.
nothing.
Stop being a hater.
I ain't
See,
watching
you're a
nothing.
hater.
I
You're a
ain't watching
hater.
nothing. I ain't watching
You're
nothing.
a hater.
DeMar DeRozan, who's unrestricted. What do you think he signed with? Signed with the Bulls, or do you think he's leaving? Or what team fits?
I don't know why he wants to stay in Chicago. He keeps saying he wants to stay in Chicago, and yo, they're rebuilding. If they're trying to get rid of Levine, and for some, that whole Chicago thing is baffling to me because they're trying to rebuild. That's obvious. Everybody can see. Every basketball hardcore fan can see Chicago's rebuilding. I don't know why you want to stay. I don't know. You could take a flyer on the Clippers. That's the team that I see. DeRozan would be perfect on the Clippers because of his style. Because everybody, Westbrook, shoot, dribble, 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 shoot. DeRozan hit you with mid range, hit you with a midi, keep it popping, keep it going. That's what I see with DeRozan. I can't see him staying with the Bulls. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. It's confusing. It's stupid. It's time. If they wanted to trade Levine to 11, 12 different NBA franchises and no one's trying to sign Levine, what chances do you have being who you are to stay where you at?
I think DeRozan should leave the Bulls. I think the time is up. I mean, you tried with Lonzo and everybody else. It didn't work out because of injuries and stuff like that. So I think he should look for another team, maybe another contender. I don't see him in with the Clippers, even though he's from LA. I can see him on the Lakers. I can see him on the Lakers. I can see him in. I can see him with the Warriors if they don't get PG-13. That'd be a good look for the Warriors to get DeMar DeRozan. I don't think Philly is looking for him as well. Yeah, those are just the three teams. I just think he'd be. I make a good fit with the Warriors, Lakers.
Once again, I'm looking at it right now. They're talking about Clay. Clay looks like Clay doesn't want no part of the Warriors right now.
It's negotiating time, so you never know.
It now says that the Dallas Mavericks are most likely the favorites to sign Klay Thompson. I completely forgot. I don't know if you knew, but they traded Tim Hardaway Jr. today.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Good. Pretty good.
Hold on. You coming? Yeah. Something wrong with your earphones.
Can I
It sound,
run in there?
it sounded muffled.
Can you hear me good in there?
Nah, you sound, I can hear you, but it's like muffling. Like it's like you're bubbling.
What about now? Same thing?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now? Same thing?
Yeah, it starts loading and goes high.
It's probably phones. Hold on. Real quick. Where is it? Keep going. I can hear you talking though.
Yeah. Clay. I can see Clay on the Mavericks. I think Clay is a good fit, especially Tim Hardaway Jr., who should have been gone a couple of years ago when it came to Dallas. He brought in that Nick contamination to Dallas, and
See,
what? Right? Did he play for the Knicks?
a long time ago, sir. A long time
Oh, it was a
ago.
long time ago. He got drafted by the Knicks, right?
Yes, he did.
I mean, it seems like every time somebody leads the Knicks, they just prosper.
See, here you go.
They go to the finals, they win a championship, and it's like they just do better in life. When they leave that stinking Madison Square Garden, that stinking organization full of rat and roaches and all types of nasty stuff that's in that organization. Okay, they just do better. They just prosper. Like Bobby Porter is a good example. I understand. I understand. All right, James
Do I sound
Harden.
better now? Do I sound better?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
James
James
Harden is an
Harden.
unrestricted free agent.
Well, we know that he's not trying to leave LA, so
So you think gonna resign with the Clippers?
he's going to resign with the Clippers. I mean, if PG is going to be gone, obviously the reason why PG is going to be gone because they're looking to resign James Harden. I can't see James Harden going anywhere else.
All right, I can see him resign with the Clippers. What about
Hmm
Contavious Caldwell Pope the
That's an
third?
interesting one because yeah, he opted out of Denver, and I think that I can't see them re-signing if they don't have the bread for
What's a good fit for the Pope?
him. Because he doesn't want to go to a up and coming team. He wants to go to a contender. He's already won championships.
Hmm.
I can see Clippers as a possibility.
That's not a
I
contender.
can. Uh, the Clippers will always be a contender, regardless of what people think. Like yourself. You see what I'm talking about? You see what you do, man. You see what you do. You just the worst, man.
This is a
You're just
contender
the
team.
worst,
Oh
man.
please,
You're just the worst, man.
oh please.
Uh, Cole Pope. Miami's a possibility. Philly is absolutely a possibility.
Possibility.
That's what you was thinking for
Yeah,
Philly?
Philly. Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking about Philly too. Okay, those are the two. Those are the two.
I agree. Next we got Tobias Harris, who's unrestricted.
Well, he's going to stay unrestricted. That's just what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Um, hmm, I don't know. How about Sacramento?
I mean,
How about Sacramento? Why not? I mean, yeah, it
yeah,
would make
yeah.
sense. That would make sense.
Memphis.
Memphis. Hmm.
Or maybe Timberwolves.
Yeah, I can see that
Like
too.
those type of teams.
Timberwolves. don't know yet. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know about Timberwolves.
All right.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good one though. I like that. That's a good one.
Next we got Ty. Was it Ty East Jones from Washington?
Tyus,
Was it
Tyus,
Tyus
Tyus,
Jones?
Tyus Jones. Go ahead.
Unrestricted free agent. Does he stay with the Wizards or he's gone? I don't know who the hell this guy is.
He stay. I say he resigns with the Wizards.
Gotcha.
I say he
Yeah, I don't
resigns.
care. Stay with the bums in Washington.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, this is an interesting guy here. Ex Nick Emmanuel quickly has been reported that the Raptors
He's resigned. He's resigned.
re-signed him to a 200 and was $275 million contract.
Nah, was it? I thought it was 175.
Oh yes, 175. 175. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. He's prospering. So see, everybody just
What's the
prosper.
problem? What's the problem? What is the
Everybody,
problem?
I said good for him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just prospers when they need the Knicks. You know.
See,
Uh,
no, you need help, man. It's official. Something wrong with you. You need some help, man. You really need some help, bro.
uh, uh, what was his name? Jonas Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, correct,
Okay,
correct.
he's unrestricted. Does he stay with the Pelicans or he leaves?
No, no, he leaves, and that was based off their first round pick that they drafted in the draft.
Mm.
Um,
That's a good fit
what
for him.
team? A good fit. Hmm.
Most likely he won't go to a contender. He's getting up there in age.
He'd be a perfect pick in Miami. No, no.
I like that though. Backup Bam.
Nah, Bam is there. The plan right now for Miami is to have Bam return to his natural position at the four.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I Milwaukee's not bad either
But don't they got
because they still have Brooke Lopez.
the
Yes,
Lopez
they
brothers?
still they have both, but they're not re-signing both, and Brooke is still under contract. So I want to. I can see I can definitely see Milwaukee. Milwaukee would make sense like a 1 year minimum type deal.
Yeah, like a veterans deal.
Yeah, like a little veterans deal.
Valanciunas. I like Miami thing.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say Miami. Miami makes sense too.
Um,
Any team on the West Coast, on the West, you
that are
think that?
contenders.
Yeah. Ooh.
What about Dallas?
Mhm. I
Dallas,
mean,
they like that.
they already have Lively. They already have Lively and what's his name?
The young kid,
Yeah, Lively and God, what is his name? What is his name?
but they can't score like Valanciunas can.
No, they can't. But it's just having him on the roster. Period. It it just makes more sense.
What about the Lakers?
I'm pretty sure they don't have enough bread for him.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they don't have enough bread. So I don't know. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Philly? You think Philly as a backup? No, right?
I could see him on Philly as a backup.
You see Philly as a backup?
Give B some rest while he take over the post.
Is he willing to? My thing is he willing to be a backup? I don't know if he's willing to be a backup though.
Well, he has no choice.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I can't see the other teams though. Can't
yeah,
see the other
yeah, I
teams.
agree with you. D'Angelo Russell player option. Does he opt in or he opt out?
I think the Lakers are going to force him out.
Mm.
I
They
think they're
can't
going to
force
force
him
him
out.
out.
They can't force him out.
They're going to have to force him out one way or another through a trade or through something. They're going to have no choice to because the problem they have with him is he is completely and he's okay when he wants to be, and the problem is he's too inconsistent for that. He's too inconsistent for that team, so I'm going to say he's going to end up opting out. He'll want to stay. He's going to want to stay, but at the same time, the Lakers not going to want him. So I'm going to say sign and trade.
Okay.
What team would it be good for?
Who they signing and trading for? Point guard? Another point guard? They're gonna need a point guard. So
The Lakers. Oh God. I'll give you a wild theory. I would say like a duo, D'Angelo Russell for Darius Garland type thing. That's a wild scenario, but
yeah.
unless there's been rumors of Chris Paul, as you want to do Chris Paul for D'Angelo Russell type swap. That makes sense.
Yeah, when Warriors are
D'Angelo
looking to
Russell, Chris
trade
Paul.
Chris Paul. I think with D'Angelo Russell didn't work out before.
Hmm.
So I don't see. Well, the only reason why Chris Paul did it is for the Warriors to have more room, money wise, to find a trade for the team, not to replace Chris Paul, but
Right,
to get a trade. Yeah.
right.
Um, D'Angelo Russell. Damn, because he already been to Minnesota.
I take it back. D'Angelo Russell in Phoenix.
Yeah, they knew their point
You
guard.
need you need somebody, damn it. This goes right to you. This is your team. Well, Kevin Durant was.
Yeah, watch him
This
out.
is your. I didn't say anything. I just said this is your team. This is what I said. It's your
It's
team.
not my team, sir.
Yes, it is. It's your team.
I
Wherever
just
you.
support a team
Oh,
that
you
Kevin
see a
Durant is on.
player.
It's not my team.
Yeah,
I support the
yeah,
player, sir, not the team.
yeah. Nonetheless, you need a point guard.
Uh,
D'Angelo Russell. We're not saying he's not a facilitator. He's a scoring guard, but it would make some type of sense to put him with Booker, Beal, Kevin Durant. I think
if
at this point right now, Bradley Beal needs to become a six man.
if Booker or Katie don't get traded,
You think one of those two are going to get traded?
yes.
Who's getting traded? You better not say what I think you're going to say. You're not going to say what I think you're going to say when we get traded. You
Well,
say wait. I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up. Who you want to say? You want to say it?
are you gonna let him
Are
talk?
you going to say it?
I gotta let him talk.
Are you going to the stank look on your face is telling me everything. You're not going to
well,
say it. You want to say it? Go
well,
ahead.
well, well, if you must know, okay, uh, the Houston Rockets are looking to win now. Now, if you was the Houston Rockets, if you want to win now, who do you trade it for? KD or Booker? That's the question, sir.
I'm trading for Devin Booker. That's what I'm trading for. Oh, you're trading Devin Booker. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I really thought you were gonna say KD. Was like, yo, bullshit.
because that Booker is younger
Yes.
and he's the type of player that the Houston
Hmm.
Rockets need.
Right. Absolutely.
You keep KD, he's only 35, 36 years old.
Hmm.
Right, you ride that out with Bradley Bill. You add D'Angelo Russell and see how it works out,
Hmm.
and better that bench
Okay.
and get a shot protector.
And you get a what?
A shot protector.
What the hell is a shot protector?
When somebody shoot and get blocked.
So you're talking about a Miles Turner, basically.
Yes, they do need a defensive player on the wing because they already got Nokic, whatever his damn name is.
Who?
No, what's his name? Nokic. What's his name?
What team are you referring to?
Phoenix, sir.
Nurkic.
Nurkic. Yeah, him. You already got him already.
Oh,
But they need a
geez.
wing. They need a wing defensive player. That's what I'm saying.
Ah,
Malik Beasley, unrestricted free agent. Do we care?
I mean, he's a 3-point scorer. I hate to say this, but Indiana.
That's a good one right there.
I hate to say it.
I can see Philly
Well, yeah. Well, they also want to resign Embiid too, but
and
that's
Cavs.
a good. That's a yeah, and Cap too.
The Cavaliers is a good
Mm-mm.
spot for him. The
Mm-mm.
Cavaliers don't have any good bench players.
Well, he'll technically be their sixth man, but then you still won't have anybody after him. You still won't have anybody after him. So it just wouldn't matter at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. Did we cover everybody? Yeah, that's the top 15.
That was the top 15.
Uh huh.
But like, I don't hear nothing about Andre Drummond. None of that. Like what's up with him,
He's not in the top 15.
bro? He's improved his game this past year. He's very liable.
Well, I'm a fan of Drummond. He's
I'm a fan of him too. He's worth it, man.
a pick and roll lot threat.
Yeah, pick and roll out threat. He's improved his game. He's stayed healthy till the last couple of games of the season. Like I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it for real. I wouldn't. Um. Hmm. Okay, so tell me about what trades would you like? What if there's a major trade out there that you would love to see? What would it be that you think that can shake up the entire NBA?
A major trade.
A major trade. Let's go a dream scenario type thing.
Dream scenario.
Dream scenario type gig where it could be a star or upset star or star that you think in your brain, in your mind that you're not comfortable with, that he's not comfortable with, and you would like to see him go to another NBA team. Who would be that player, and in your opinion, why would you like to see that player traded?
Dame time.
Man, just got traded already. I
Hey,
did
hey,
ask
you
the
said
question.
dream scenario.
I did
Hey,
ask
you
the
said dream
question.
scenario, didn't
I
you?
did ask the
All right, all
question.
right, all right.
All
Okay.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dame time and Phoenix. KD.
That was
Okay.
selfish. I should have
Hey,
reiterated.
you
I
said
should have
dream. You
reiterated.
said dream scenario.
I
You said dream
should have
scenario.
reiterated. I should have changed the question saying not to your personal extent, knowing who the person that you are. I knew you was gonna say something with Phoenix with KD.
Of course.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Please explain to the association why. Why? Why?
Why? Because I don't think Milwaukee is a good fit for Dame Dollar.
You didn't say that last year.
After seeing him play with Giannis, they're not a good fit together.
I told you they weren't a good fit.
You want another dream scenario? You
Not
might as
gonna
well,
lie
you
to
might as
you.
well go get Donovan Mitchell, man. You might as well the Knicks should go get Donovan Mitchell and stop playing. I mean, did you see the man? Was the host of one of the top 10 draft prospects at City Field. The man was on the field with a damn Met jersey on. I mean, it was disgusting. Okay, just see Donovan Mitchell there. Okay, now at the end of the day, okay, you need to stop lying to yourselves. Okay, you Knicks fans need to stop lying to yourself. Say, well, we don't need Donovan Mitchell no more. We don't. No, you need Donovan Mitchell. Okay, you need an elite scorer. Okay, the men scoop so low. Okay, the last previous seasons actually going to Yankee games, Met games, Red Bull games, Ranger games, Islander games. The man scooped so damn low, try to tell the damn New York Knicks to trade for me. The man went to a Brooklyn Cyclone game. A Brooklyn Cyclone game when home court seats is only $15. Okay, I mean it's disgusting. Okay, just go get the brother. Let the brother be happy. He know damn well he don't want to be in Cleveland. The man wants to be home, right at home in New York City. And the New York Knicks, no matter how you deny it, no matter how you talk about OG Wakanobi resigning and getting Mikael Bridges, at the end of the day, you need somebody to go get you some damn buckets. You need somebody to help Jalen Brunson when his one hand have itself after breaking it. He probably broke another one tonight, being in a damn WWF ring. At the end of the day, the New York Knicks need Donovan Mitchell to prosper. Okay? You need him to get over the hump. You got the draft picks, you got the money. Now go and make that trade to the Cleveland Cavaliers and get Donovan Mitchell. That's my damn dream scenario. I don't think it's gonna work out because you know the cliff is always around the corner when it comes to the Knicks. But damn it, I'm tired of Knicks fans denying this. Okay, y'all was so hype when trade talks to get Donovan Mitchell. Okay, but you're so damn stingy with your damn draft picks. Okay, that you didn't want to trade for the man. Go get that man out of Cleveland. And probably you could probably prosper and get to a damn NBA Finals. The last NBA Finals you haven't been to in the last damn 2 decades.
Man. You're
Go
done.
get down the
Hurry it
Mitchell.
up. Would you hurry it up already? Like,
I'm done.
Jesus,
Go get
man.
down the
Thank you.
Mitchell. You have been in the finals in damn 2 decades.
So that's what we're doing. That's what it's about
20
now.
years,
That's what it's about. Okay.
24 years have been in the NBA Finals. The Knicks. You haven't had an appearance in the NBA Finals in 24 years. Can you believe that?
See, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even have to say the word Knicks. And it just proves my point. This man needs help.
Well,
He
you just
needs
talk
help.
about the Knicks getting better.
We are better. We're the best team in
Well,
the.
y'all can be even more better. Go get Donovan Mitchell and stop playing. Jalen Brunson can't do it by himself. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Dream scenario. Dream scenario. What would be a dream scenario?
LeBron go to the Knicks.
Nah, you know what? I don't want LeBron.
You don't want him now. You don't want LeBron
No, we don't want him.
now.
Nah, we
You want
don't want him.
daytime with the Knicks? You want daytime with the Knicks?
I would like to see you such a hater. Such a hater. I would like to see. I gotta think about this one. Hmm. I would like to see Lamelo Ball. I have to think about this one. Like I asked the question, and it's crazy. Hmm. I can't. See, I'm a fan of Lamelo Ball and Kate Cunningham, so matter of fact, I'm gonna eliminate both of them. I like to see Zion in Brooklyn.
Who?
I like to see Zion Williamson in Brooklyn.
Zion Williamson in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. All the Jamaican restaurants and Caribbean
Uh,
restaurants. Boy, that boy blow back up, boy. I tell you that right now, man. That man blow. He
Yeah, BK9 every week.
be at BK9 every single week. Oh my goodness. Like man, that man done blew. The streets of Brooklyn will have to watch out for Zion. No, 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 no. He can't be in a Jamaican restaurant. No, we can't have that man. He gotta go. He gotta go. He he will be tailor made for Brooklyn. No, it's not the Knicks, but it's damn sure close. What the start with him and Cam Thomas? Whew. Now you may not have nothing defensively, but the entertainment value with them two would make perfect sense. I wouldn't mind seeing LaMelo in the Lakers. I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing DeMar. Ooh, I want to see DeMar in Miami.
Who?
DeMar DeRozan in Miami.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, right? That's legit.
Hmm.
Damn it, I wouldn't mind seeing Kyrie back home in Brooklyn so he can attempt to rectify the so-called situation that had happened allegedly. Stuff like that, man. Stuff, crap like that. Allegedly that happened. Allegedly. Allegedly he got screwed over. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. We don't know that to be the truth anyway, but who cares, right? Who cares, right, Jeff? Because we know it's not true anyway.
Well, was not true.
Him getting screwed over, yada yada yada. Allegedly that's not true. Allegedly he never got screwed over.
Who didn't get screwed over?
Your boy, was it KD, Kyrie, whoever it was, allegedly he didn't get screwed over.
You
He
know
never
damn
got
well
screwed
they
over.
got screwed over, sir. You know damn well don't make you pull up the damn tape. Okay, that cheater Giannis. That's why he haven't been to a final six and haven't won a damn championship. The
Oh,
cheater's
Lord,
justice.
here we
Okay,
go.
cheater's justice.
Here we go. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The man stepped on Kyrie foot in the damn season for the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember that happening.
Now you're blind. Okay, now you can't see. Now you can't see.
I don't know if
Anyway,
I can see.
moving on. Let's go to wrestling. Jacob Fatu made his appearance last week on SmackDown. What is your reaction to Jacob Fatu being the fourth member of the Bloodline, if you will?
I loved it. I loved it very, very much so. I knew the man was pulling up. I just didn't know what his role would be. And now that I do know, and now that we finally do know, oh yeah, it's lit. It's lit. He is not only that. From if you don't know who Jacob Fatu is, ladies and gentlemen, please do your research. Please do your research. Just type in the name and see his work on MLW. He is absolutely, unequivocally a different breed. He's a different breed. Not only did he come into WWE more fit and he lost weight, he lost about
That's a lot
35
of weight. That's
pounds.
a lot of weight. Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight. Not only coming underweight, he actually, this is going to sound crazy, the rumors of what brass and top brass were concerned about him, he outperformed Solo in one night in one segment that Solo has being this tribal chief gimmick. He has outperformed him by doing by one segment. He outperformed him. We say he outperformed him because he looks smoother
His moves are clean, and that's through his time in MLW, New Japan, or I believe it's in TNA. He looks smoother in the ring than Solo does. I don't know if that's personal. I don't. It's not a shot against Solo. I'm a fan of Solo. It just seems that what WWE was afraid of is coming to light already. In one night, he looked better than Solo ever has on the mic, and Jacob Fatu has yet to say anything until today. The first night, he took out the WWE World Champion and bruised two of his ribs in one night. The first night, how many WWE superstars you can say the first night and they're making their debut, they target the world champion, the top guy in the company? Not many. Did you see how clean, how far he was from that top turnbuckle all the way to that to that
Table.
to the table? That was not only was it smooth and was clean, that joint was far, and he hit it perfectly. Because most superstars, as good as they are, they can't hit that they can't hit, but they can't accomplish that goal. They can't tackle. They can't finish the way Jacob Fatu did.
All
Not
right.
only did he finish, he did it clean. It was far as heck, and it's like you said. I guess it comes back to the weight, his weight loss, and his the way not only weight loss, he had the weight loss. He looks toned up because his last match in MLW, I think, was like 330, 335, and doing the moves that people have not even seen that Jacob Fatu can even do. What's going to be like the moves he's going to do in WWE with a slimmer and toner body? Some of you,
Yeah, I agree. First, I thought that it was going to be a while for Jacob to actually debut.
I
I,
thought it was going
I,
to be a pay per view event
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. But it was perfect timing. Good storytelling when it comes to the WWE, when it comes to the bloodline. Jack Five Two is very talented in the ring, and it's the fact
Hmm.
of him losing weight. He could do things that are more advanced that you don't expect from a Samoan.
Hmm.
That's how nice he is. And you're very right. He's very smooth in the ring. He's more. I think he's more talented. He does more than Solo does. Solo is
Right,
more of a ground and pound type of dude.
right.
5'2", he could grind and pound with you, but also he's a high flyer. So that's what makes him really unique. And the whole character of the werewolf thing, it's like he's crazy, he's insane, and
Well, that was his trademark in MLW.
yeah, I know
That was
that.
his
I'm just
trademark, and he
saying,
got the trademark.
that brings more mystique to his character as well
Hmm.
as being crazy, the crazy Samoan guy, like the Wild Samoans, that type of character. So I think it's a very good addition. What I'm looking forward to now is number one, the build up for the return of Roman. That's number one. God bless his father's soul, Alpha.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in
The
peace.
return of Roman. How you gonna add Jimmy coming back into that? And what are you gonna do with the two slots? So what I had heard was with this fan theory and stuff like that. All right, you have Roman come back, you had Jimmy come back. Um, Somehow you actually insert Jay into that as the old bloodline. But who do you add in that fourth spot? Do you get the ordinary use,
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, or do you
That's
bring
an
another?
option.
Do you bring in another family member? Zilla Fly Two actually commented on when Jacob Fly Two
Yeah.
actually made
He
his
said
debut.
he
Said,
was
"I
there.
see you.
Yeah.
I see you soon." So we don't know if
I
WWE is
I
actually in
think
pursuit of signing Zilla Fly Two, or the other option is actually using Sammy as an honorary use at whatever pay per view they decide to have this tribal war.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this is. I think for Zilla is too soon. Way too soon because he's not even. I think it's like 21, 22. Is way too soon for him. For this type of war, you need. And it's not to say that he's not polished, but it's a thing to be polished and independence and then learn what you got to learn in WWE. It's a big difference because it's all about WWE psychology. So all of that absolutely matters. I think that personally, you don't bring Zilla into this. You keep him out and let him do his own separate thing. I think you bring Sami Zayn in because it makes sense. The only way for you to bring the insert Jay into that picture is if he gets screwed up Money in the Bank. That would be the start of it. You screw Jay at Money in the Bank. Don't know if, when, and how. Because remember that little conversation they had. They didn't even have a conversation. Remember that little
Stare
teaser they
down.
had that
Yeah.
the stare down that happened at Backlash in France. That was
Yeah.
the start of it. That was the start of something. It wasn't. It was just much ado about nothing to most people. But that was the start of something.
Mhm.
There's a dude out there named Hilakeo. I don't know if I said the name right, but he's from New Japan. It's like Hilakeo, something of that nature. He is also Samoan descent. He's also part of this troupe.
Is that one
He's
another?
from New Japan.
But who is he related to? Haku?
God, who knows at this point? It might be Haku. It might be. Oh God, it's not
Because I did
Rikishi.
see something
It's
that
like it's a relative between Yokozuna and possibly Haku. So I can't. Well, they're all related, but it's such the tree is so confusing, so confusing.
'cause I did see something of a response when Tonga both of the brothers actually debuted. There was another
Hmm.
that made a comment saying this is lit. He said this is
Hmm.
lit, and
Right,
that was another son of Haku.
right.
But the thing is, do you bring him in on the Roman side?
I don't know. It's too right. Like based on what we just saw tonight, I don't know what happens, but damn it, you got me intrigued.
Mm.
Side note, what you say about Jacob, 100% agree. Does he not move like a manga to you?
Yeah, and he
He
did
moves
say in
a
an interview,
slimmer, a slimmer, a slimmer version of a manga.
yeah, he did say in an interview, Amanga was one of his
Hmm.
inspirations that he looked up to,
Hmm. Right,
just like Solo and them do.
right.
That's why they mimic him a lot
That's all of them. And this is one of the
and
best.
spend the most time with him too.
Right. This is one of the best storylines. One of two of the best storylines WWE has ever done. We cannot continue talking until need your response. What was your thoughts on a white six, not five, six? Because there's a six person.
Yeah.
What was your thought about the white six? Because this is a plus. This is something that I believe WWE has never done. Not with Bray, not with Taker, not with Kane. When I'm talking about these characters I'm referring to, I'm talking about the nostalgia people, like the Takers, the Kanes, the
Well,
Mankinds, the
you did have
nostalgia
the
thing.
Ministry of Darkness.
Ministry of Darkness, right? They all roll into this nostalgia thing.
Mhm.
This Y6, man, this is something different. I don't know what do you call it. It's not nostalgic. And then the fact that they went old school with the VHS tape, dude. When's the last time you saw a VHS tape?
A long time.
A long time, right? And then you pop the tape in, and then there's a credit to Michael Cole was that we figured it out. You know, I haven't seen one of these in 25 years. And he said credit, and then he like, oh, we gonna give it to our producers. Oh, they figured it out because obviously it's 2024 compared to what 96 when 94, 95, 96 when cassette tapes and blank tapes were a thing and were possible. So the fact that it happened, and then you see Bo Dallas. We already know Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy,
Uh-huh.
but then you see the side by side, and you're like, oh, okay, because I was expecting Uncle Howdy to be Uncle Howdy, and that's what I thought the tape was. Then you see Bo Dallas, and you're like, okay, so they're revealing to these people who they are.
Right.
Then it teary eyed when he talks about his losing his brother. All of that was 100% real. It was 100% real because when you're talking about someone that he loved and he wanted to tag with and be with, when you lose your brother, your flesh and blood, that's real.
That's what make it unique
That's
and
what made it
different.
unique and different because you don't hear when's the last like when you hear WWE superstars talking about losing someone so close to them like a loved one. Like whenever, prime example, you heard anybody in a storyline talking about Ray losing Eddie, you only heard that. It was personal because it was real and was real felt,
Right. Heartfelt.
heartfelt. Very similar to losing his brother. Everybody, Yo lost Bray Wyatt, but to his brother is something deeper because it's flesh and blood. And when it's obviously talked about, then it's like, ooh, damn. And then and then you finish off the video with the side by side. And I was like, oh, if this is just one person. I know Eric Rowan is coming. I know Nikki Cross is going to talk about it. Eric Rowan, God help him, God bless him. He's lost Bray, and I guess it's some type of incorporation of a video or whatever they're going to decide to do. Brody Lee's name is going to come up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could do that.
They're going to do that. It, it has to tie in to this whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis.
Who is Joe Gacy? He's from NXT or something like that.
He's from NXT.
Okay.
He's had this similar. Okay, so The Rock's daughter Ava was part of this faction. I forgot the name of it. That was NXT with this guy Joe Gacy.
Mm-hmm.
When he, technically, I thought he was released, but he didn't. I don't know how he went from NXT straight to the main roster without getting drafted. So I don't know how that happened. Nonetheless, you already knew about Dexter Loomis' whole story. He never talked. Yada yada. Nikki Cross, former women's world champion, Money in the Bank, to basically nothing. I already know who the sixth person is. You know who the sixth person is? I'm gonna let you guess first.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. It has to be Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody else more fit for this. Because the last time we had anything with Bray Wyatt was with who? Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 20. What was it, WrestleMania 37?
Yeah. What?
When during the pandemic? Yeah, that was Alexa Bliss. It just makes more sense to have this whole thing come together. And because these are people that were forgotten. When Bo Dallas words for words, he said something about the word social. He was socially forgotten. What was the name of the faction he was with Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal? You remember the name of the faction?
Was it three? Was it three man? It was a 3-man band, right?
It was him, Heath Slater, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre. The group name was called the Social Outcasts.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know, see how similar it was? And then he teamed with Curtis Axel and all that. People forget that he won the World Tag Team Championships against Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. It's all forgetful because it's true. You forget. You're like, oh damn, I forgot he won the World Tag Team Championships. I forgot that Bo Dallas had to start against Pac now or Adrian Neville in NXT. You forget these things because it's a blur.
Mhm.
So everything that was seen in the video, so before until now, all these superstars that people are talking about that's part of this Y6 is all because people have forgot about them and they have their own personal story. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I agree.
Hell, everything I just said, bro, I was like, yo, this shit is sick. And though the debut was one of the best things I've seen in a long time. One of
Yeah,
the best things I've seen in a long time.
yeah. It's something new. It's fresh. Shout out to the writers on that one,
Oh my
and the
god!
Triple H and the creators.
Because not only because not only does the writers, because it's not just this storyline, because they're not looking for championships. They're not trying to go for gold. They're not trying to go for titles, not interrupting title. They're telling their own personal story.
Hmm.
That's what they're doing. It's their own personal story, and they're intertwining other superstars' psyche mentally. Chad Gable, aka, you saw how he was when he came out the truck. That shit is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
He came out the truck so confused and so conflicted. He wasn't no part of even wrestling. We thought homie was dead
Yep.
when you literally saw it. That's how good this thing was. And it's like, okay, it's keep things with this bloodline thing, and then you compare with this. You're looking to see what's next because they could show up at a house show. They can show up at a house show. Imagine they show up at the Garden tonight. I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. That's a thing. That's possible.
Mhm. I mean, yeah. Shout out to them, man.
Writers like this is why I'm a big fan of Triple H now, bro. It's like it's the creativity and it feels like you said, it feels fresh, it feels brand new, and it's making you want to tune in. Not to mention what they already spoke about Netflix. Netflix, edgier content. Netflix is going. SmackDown is going to have the 3 hour show now. I've been craving for a SmackDown 3 hour show for a long time. The last time I had a 3 hour show had to be 2011, and that was just a special episode. Raw's going to be a 2 hour show. SmackDown's going to be a 3 hour show. But both shows will have more. Well, obviously, Raw is going to have more of the edgier content. Hell yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Why not?
S- SmackDown is the better show. So
I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for years.
Raw has his days.
Yeah, yeah. But this Raw and this SmackDown has been a hit.
Yeah, I agree. All right, everybody. That's the end of Saucy Discourse.
Yeah, baby. I'm
Or
sorry.
the ending you want to say? Get out of here.
Nah, man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to moms and pops for enjoy your anniversary. We got nothing but love for y'all, for real. Shout out to the whole Saucy Nation. Shout out to all the friends and family that has been sticking with us, rocking with us. We appreciate you. Just keep doing your thing, man. Just keep doing your thing. Please don't quit.
Yes, sir.
Everybody out here, please be safe. If the weather gets hot, try to stay cool, drink as much water as possible. Stay hydrated out here. Peace and love, man, for real.
Yes, peace and love to everybody. Make sure you hit that like buttons, notification button, share button.
Notification button, share button.
Absolutely.
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 I hear
I
the
hear
I hear
the
the reverb.
reverb.
Say it again.
Turn your mic off.
Turn your mic off.
Okay.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the show. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share button. Get notifications when we drop a new episode. Head over to Teespring. Get some official Saucy Discourse merch. Like to donate to the show and then donate to the network. Cash App, that's $ Saucy Nation 18. Appreciate the love, support. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you on episode 27, if you will. Peace and love, everybody. We out here.